Hello, everybody. We will have Neva joining us in a few minutes. She's just running a little late this morning. I think she's getting her coffee, but I am here and I hope you all are here. Say hi. Let me know what you're reading or doing this morning for this lovely Sunday morning for our holiday Havoc-athon sprints. This is my first sprints for holiday Havoc-athon, and I'm very excited to be starting on my TBR. Well, not really starting. I've already read one book for holiday Havoc-athon and I finished it. So I'm starting my second book today, and it's You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. I have the arc for it from NetGalley, and I'm very excited about it. It's like a queer holiday romance, and it kind of sounds like and I've read the first chapter, so I do think it is a little bit like It Happened One Summer kind of vibes, which I loved It Happened One Summer, so that works for me. What is everybody doing? Let me know. I'm actually really excited to dive back in. I read the first chapter and it is really good so far, so that's a bonus. Good morning, Alexis. How are you? I'll be making a quick run to the store in the first sprint for tape so I can wrap presents. Nice. It is that time of year. I've not done a lot of wrapping. I did some Christmas shopping yesterday and got a little bit of shopping done, which is nice. Making a little bit of headway in the Christmas department. I'm pretty much done shopping. At this point, there's a couple things that my son wants that I need to order in, but I think I can get them on Amazon, so it won't take long for them to get here, which is nice. Good morning, Pat. How are you? What are you reading or doing with us this morning? Hi, Alexis. Yeah, so I'm very excited to continue reading this book because it does give me It Happened One Summer vibes. I liked It Happened One Summer. I also just I don't read romance much throughout the year, although right now I just feel like that's all I want is holiday romance or just romance in general. But that happens every holiday season for me. Like I want to watch the holiday romance Hallmark movies. I want to read the contemporary romance books. That's just how I am this time of year. I don't know why. It's just how I am. For everyone who's just joining, because I know I explained this at the very start of sprints, but we've had a few people hop on since. Neva is coming. She's running a little bit late, so you just have me for right now, but let us know what you're doing. I've got my coffee, and I'm reading You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince, which I tried to put in my name on StreamYard, and apparently the title is too long, and it wouldn't let me. And I was like, that's very rude, StreamYard, to not let me put the title be so long. Very, very rude. So how is everyone doing with their December TBR? I have so far read one book for Holiday Havoc-athon. I read Winter in Paradise for Red on the Cover. And it actually was pretty good. I gave it 4 stars. It was pretty good. Pretty good. And now I'm on to You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. So yeah, pretty good. I think we might just jump right into a sprint, and then Neva will be here for the next one, and that will give more people time to log on as well to join us, because I did forget to post that we were having these sprints until like 1 second before we started. So let me just get the timer up and we'll hop right into our first sprint. And then we can do more sprints when we get back. Do a longer chatty bit once all of our friends arrive. Ooh, The Hate You Give. Nice. Haven't finished any books yet this month. Yeah, I've only done the one. So it's not very many, which is a little nerve-wracking with how big my TBR is between the two. Like I have my regular TBR and then I have my Holiday Havoc-athon TBR. I would have liked to have had more books done by this point, but that's okay. It's all good. Are you enjoying The Hate You Give? I've heard good things. I haven't read it, but I've heard good things. Anyway, I'm just going to put us into our first sprint, and then we will have a longer chatty bit when we get back once Neva comes, and we can have like a little chat, and once we have a few more people join us in the comments. So let's get started. Hello. We are back. Did that timer make a noise? Let me know in the comments if you heard that. I might have just had my computer not working. Let me know if you heard that timer because I'm not convinced that it made a noise. If it didn't, I will look into figuring out why. I'm not convinced that it did. Anyway, it's fine. Hi, Neva.
Hello. I
Did
couldn't
you hear the timer go off?
I think. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't hear it on my computer, so I was like, did it go up for anybody else? I have no idea. Hi, Ari.
Hi.
How are you?
I got these from school.
Awesome.
Do you see my name right there?
I do.
She gave me like 2 papers and 2 checks on them.
Okay, go eat your snack, please.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
And go put this back downstairs.
There's not even anything.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't belong up here.
And my bag.
Okay, good. It must have just been my computer then. That's totally fine. As long as everybody heard it, it's fine.
Mine's probably like muted or something.
That's what I think must have happened. I don't really know what occurred, but anyway. As long as everybody heard it, that's all that matters. How are you?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm not awake. I'm just going to be really
That's fine.
transparent. I'm just going to be real.
Are you still sleepy? Did you work last night?
I did, yeah.
What, girl?
But then I was like, so like I got in the car to come home and I was like, okay, I'm going home. I'm going straight to bed. And Sam was like, no, you're not. And I was like, I'm going straight to bed. And I did. I went straight to bed.
That's good.
But here we are.
That's good.
No.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Alexis. That's good. Listening to it while you wrap presents. Love that. I love all the Christmassy feels. Are you reading this morning or are you just kind of chilling with Ari?
I'm listening to Your Mean One, Matthew Prince.
Same.
That's what I'm doing.
How far are you in? I'm almost done chapter 5.
I just started chapter 5, so
we're basically in the same spot. Love that for us.
I'm listening to it at 2 times speed.
Yeah, you're gonna finish faster than me because I was gonna say you're listening to this faster than I am, guaranteed.
Like this man's voice. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's a man.
Yeah, it's a man.
Sanderlin, like I don't know what I was listening to Catherine House, which I had to kind of like gradually bump up.
Yeah.
So when I opened this, it was at 2.5 and it sounded like complete gibberish. Like I can't start any book at 2.5. Like
no.
It's something that like it gradually continues. So I was like, let me bump it down to 1.5. That was too slow. I felt like I don't know what I was listening to. And so I was like, well, we'll try 2 times speed. And that was fast enough. So
there you go.
There we are.
I'm doing it. I have it at 1.5. I can't listen to audiobooks as fast as you can. I haven't gotten that skill up yet. Kelsey, good morning. How are you, Kels? Reading A Court of Frost and Starlight. Nice. Is this the last one in Akatar?
No.
There's another one?
This is I'm pretty sure this is the one that's a novella.
The little teeny tiny one?
Yeah, it's like a novella from Nesta's point of view, which is the older. So
yesterday, I'm doing a challenge video for my channel, which FYI, I'm fitting in the challenge video like when I have time. So frankly, this video may be out 6 months from now. Like I have it's like a plan challenge thing. So you may not see this for a very long time. So I pulled a prompt and it was like blindly pick a book at a bookstore.
That could be dangerous, but okay.
I know. So I went to the bookstore and what I did was I picked 4 books that I wanted to read and then like had the person working there choose which one I got.
Right.
So it wasn't just like a random book that I've never heard of or one that I already owned or, various reasons why that wouldn't work. And I debated putting the first Akatar book in the stack of 4 books, But then I was like, well, we're doing our read along next year. And I was like, do I want to wait till we finish that to start ACOTAR?
I'll start it in a
You
minute.
know what I'm saying? So then I didn't.
Yeah, so here's what I'm doing. No one else has to do this, okay? I was gonna buy these books like one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just buy like, well,
Are you talking for the Throne of Glass?
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just buy the whole series. It's only like $100 or something, like 100
Not
and
bad.
I think it was like 109 or something ridiculous on Amazon for like the hardback version.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna do that. Where am I going to put? And then I'll just buy like the whole box set of ACOTAR. Where am I gonna put it? I have no idea. Like currently, I have books. Like I hate doing this, but I have no room. I have books stacked like this on
Oh,
top
yeah.
of other books. And like I hate it. It's giving me anxiety, but I'm like, that's fine.
I actually bought that yesterday because I don't have all of the Throne of Glass because I've just slowly been picking them up at like used bookstores when I've seen them.
I think what I'm worried
So
about
I
is
don't think I'm going to keep them after I read them. Like I don't expect to ever read them again, kind of thing. Like I think it'll be a one and done. So I'm okay if they don't match. So I've been picking them up at thrift stores or like used bookstores as I find them. But I didn't have Assassin's Blade. So yesterday I picked that up at the bookstore because it was there. And it was like, I think it was like $10. Like it was super cheap.
And
So
I think that's my thing is I'm kind of a hoe for a whole series. So like once I have the whole series, even if I never read again, it's just gonna sit there.
yeah.
Until I get sick of looking at it, and then I'll just sell the whole series.
Yeah, there's just no place. I would do that too if we had like a Pango or something.
Yeah.
But we have no place to sell used books here.
And for you that makes sense. But also like we saw how long I kept. Well, I still have the paperback version, but we saw how long how short of a time it took for me to buy the hardcover so that both of them matched. So
True. Good morning, Kayla. Reading Because of Me by Katie Pearson. Nice. How are you liking it? Hi, Pat. Reading Santa, Please Bring Me a Boyfriend by Sophie Ronald. That sounds good. Is it smutty? Is it a smutty KU romance? Let me know.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Technically,
Because I could use some more books for Holiday Havoc-athon. So if that is that, please let me know.
Technically, I have the ACOTAR series. Well, all of them except Silver Flames. Is that the orange one? That's the last one.
Silver Flames is the big silver one.
Yeah, Silver Flames. I'm pretty sure is the.
I think it's the last one that she's put out.
Newest one. It's not the last book in the series, but it's the newest one. I have those on Kindle because I bought them like all together. Like on Kindle, it'll prompt you. It'll say like you can buy every title and then you get like a tiny bit of a discount. It's not huge, but I think I bought them all for like $40 or something.
Yeah.
But here we are. I have no Kindle, so
that's so sad. I have a Kindle and you don't. How does that happen?
Right.
It's really a turn in circumstances. Hi, Taylor. How are you? What are you reading this morning? Prep soup in the slow cooker. Ooh, what kind of soup did you make? That sounds yummy. Pat says hi to you and Ari. Back from the store, almost forgot the tape, which is the whole reason I went. I've done that before so many times where I go to the store for one thing, leave with like 15 things, and not one of them was the thing that I went for. That's happened. It is the small novella. That's what I thought.
It's like a novella. It's from, I'm pretty sure it's from Nesta's point of view, which is the oldest sister.
I'm reading all of Sarah J. Maas books in 2023. They're sitting on my shelves for years, and I just need to bite the bullet and read them. Sounds good, Alexis. I don't know if you know, but we will be doing us two and Rainy. The Besties book club, but not as part of the book club. We'll be doing a Chronoglass read along. My brain stopped working there for a second. It was like, we're doing something.
So Sam saw me setting up my page for that in my planner, because like I have like a whole section note. I don't know. Some people call them like notebooks, but like I have a whole section in my planner that's dedicated to Bessie's book club, so I can like keep up with what's going on in my brain, because we know that my brain just like flutters around. And he was like, "How many books you guys plan on reading with this book club?"
Well, 12 now.
And I was like, "Well, we're doing book club, but then we're also doing the read along." But it's all this, like, it's all the three of us, so like it doesn't make any sense to like split it up. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Wow." He's like, "This is how you people read so many books." And I was like, "Yeah."
I'm getting a little concerned with how much I'm doing next year, because I've now got my 23 books in 2023, which I have to finalize that list in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Buzzword, our read along, our book club. Now the 12 recommended books challenge that everybody, which if I fail that, I'm not sad about it, but I'm going to try. Yeah. Although I still have a few. So if no one knows, on Instagram, there's like this, 12 recommended books from your friends challenge. I still need books. I still need 5 books. So in the comments, please recommend a book that you love, a book that you think I would love, maybe your favorite book of last year, this year, whatever year. Put them in the comments, please, because I still need 5 more books. And Neva still needs books. So
I need 10 more books.
Did I give you one yet?
I mean, unless you want me to read the one you gave Rainy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gave me one.
That's also on the list I gave you to read for like reading books that I like. So that'll work out for you really well.
I need Rainy to give me one if she can think of any more.
Did she not give you other people's clothes? Because that's what she gave me.
I already read it.
Oh.
Vlog. And then I need to find other people to give me books. So for me, I'm doing my 23 and 2023, which is mostly finalized, but I need to double check against my actual bookshelf, because I literally tried to do it from like memory of what was on my bookshelves from my living room. It didn't really work out that well. I'm hoping that Rainy will give me that Astrid Parker book, because she gave me that for my birthday and I have not read it yet on purpose. That's
a good idea.
Because I'm including it in the 23 books. So I'm doing that. Obviously, my TBR game every other month.
Yeah.
I'm doing our book club / our read-alongs. I'm going to try to keep up with you and Kelsey's book club. And
oh yeah, right. I have that book club too.
That's really all that I'm doing. I mean, my friend Kristen is doing like a Friends themed get down year-long. There's no mail yet. I'll let you check it.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, there's no mail today. It's Sunday. There's no post on Sunday. She's doing like a Friends themed challenge, like one of those like 52 books in 52 weeks type challenges.
Yeah.
Will I participate? I don't know. I'm not really.
You could loosely participate.
I may loosely participate because she's not like forcing us to watch any episodes, but like I am not a fan of Friends. I'm sorry.
Oh, that hurt my soul.
But this is why I don't get like super upset when people are like, "Oh, I don't like Gilmore Girls," because like
it's okay that you don't like it, but like I've seen every episode so many times.
I don't understand the hype behind Friends. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So I apologize. If people want to unfriend me for that, that's okay.
I would never unfriend you for that. Never. You're my best friend. Where's that? Just started it, didn't read the synopsis. Yeah, I go in blind too, especially with thrillers. I used to go in blind more often. Now less so, because I have to usually tell a vlog or something what the book is. So less often do I go in blind now. Ooh, split pea soup. That sounds delicious.
No, Will you get my iPad? Oh,
That
okay.
sounds yummy.
I'll turn it
Local woman missing. I saw this comment come in and I've already added it to my list for.
Oh, I need to read that.
Yeah, put it on your 12. Alexis recommended it. Local woman missing. Done.
You know what I'm gonna do? So my planner person, because I buy certain planner things. Like my planning system, I bought it. My memory planner I made because it was easy to make.
Yes.
But my planner system, which is it's like a plug and play. So like it's like a giant hub, and then you put in the monthly planners.
You really need to get rid of this money.
Put that money back. I did not make that. That's my book fund, Ari. Put it back.
Spend this money on food.
Put it back.
Spend it on food.
She came out with a perpetual calendar. So you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she came out with a digital perpetual calendar that fits in split screen on my iPad into the so I can put it next to my thing. And I'm making one specifically for bookish content.
That's a good idea.
Because then I can see because then as I come up with like ideas and stuff, everything will be right there and I can just plug it into the month.
Yep. That's a great idea. Yes, we are doing a Throw to Class read along. The announcement videos will be going up soon. But we are starting in February because we have a book club book in January, so we didn't want to double up. So we're starting Assassin's Blade in February. But the announcement videos will be going up soon. Kayla, I saw you comment this and I sent it to you on Instagram. So you now have it. It's on, I messaged it to you on Instagram. Loved Local Woman Missing. Very good. Kelsey, did you recommend me a book? You may have. I don't remember.
Kelsey, I need you to give me a book. Oh, by the way.
I don't feel like she recommended me one. Hold on.
By the way, I'm out here spreading
Kelsey,
the Beartown.
You haven't.
Love. I'm out here spreading the Beartown love.
Yay!
So my real life friend, who he's shown up in my sprints before and just said like hi and then left.
Mm-hmm.
He just leaves me playing in the background so I get my views.
Love that.
He told me that he bought, or he has, I don't know if he bought it specifically for me or if it's like his copy, but he's going to be giving me A Man Called Ove, which I have not read, and I'm scared.
Oh, I'm reading that this month with Amy.
I'm gonna be crying anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him that I have to have it back because I got it from Crystal, but that I would let him borrow Beartown. So here we are, spreading the love of Beartown.
Spread the Beartown love. I love it. Kelsey, I need a book recommendation from you because I need one. Sorry, just joined. What are you talking about? We are talking about, so on Instagram, there's like a 12 books recommended that you have to read in 12 months for next year. And I still need, I think I'm down to 4 recommendations. So feel free to recommend your favorite book from last year or a book you think I would really like or anything. Just recommend me a book in the comments because I still need 4 more. Neva still needs like 9 more. So
let me just say,
feel free to recommend her a book as well.
Let me just say this. If everyone is getting the same book recommendation for me unless they've already read it. Okay? So everyone is getting Hidden Pictures. If you've not read it, that's what you're getting.
I love it. That's what she's like, finally I can get Brittany to read Hidden Pictures. That's how she took it. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Reading Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, and it's so good. Awesome. Thank you for joining us today. No problem. Anytime. Cool. I'll start one of the other series in January. Yes. I'm glad you can join our read along. I'm excited about it.
Wait, she's doing 23 series?
No. She's doing
she is doing 23 series in 2023.
I missed that. I just read it as 20 books. Wow.
Alexis,
Wow.
I just have to say this, man. Like, girl, you have determination. I just want to say how. Okay.
I'm amazed by you, Alexis.
Things
that you do, I'm just like, those are amazing ideas, first of all.
She's
but also like to execute them.
She's over here doing the 24
hours times 3
with all different versions of reading. And then 23, Listen, I probably have started 23 series. Am I gonna finish them all? No.
I could probably finish like series I've already started.
You know what series I do want to read in 2023 though?
Potentially.
The Zodiac Academy. Like I just want to buckle down and just read it.
I know people like that series.
But I'm gonna go
I know
into
this.
it knowing that it's not
But
all.
I've heard it takes a good 3 books before it's good. And
I've
I
heard
just
that.
don't know.
And that you have to
I just don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can do that. The app by Stuart James. I just looked this up and added it to my list. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate it. Alexis needs all the recommendations too. So just start hitting us with recommendations, people. We need it. Ooh, Honey and Spice and All My Rage. Okay, hold on. I need to write these down and make sure that I'm thinking of the same books that you're thinking of. Okay. I'm just screenshotting everything. It's just so much easier.
Honey. Oh gosh. Oh,
I know. I just added that. Oh, All My Rage is Sabati Here's book. I knew that too.
Okay, please. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, because I'm going. I mean, if you really do not like, I guess I would maybe call it like a thriller. It's not. I'd call it a thriller with horror elements because, like, definitely with the pictures in it, that makes it more of like a horror. If you're really like not a fan of that genre, I will give people something else. But like,
no, but sometimes Brittany, it's nice to read something of genre. I just looked this one up, and it's definitely creepy, and I'm still gonna put it on my list. So
I was gonna say, Brittany, you as a bestie don't have a choice. I'm sorry, you have to read Hidden
Pictures. I will read it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna read it. And if I don't like it, I won't tell you. Like I will lie. Well, I'll tell you, but I won't discuss it further.
I mean, you can say, "Hey, I didn't care for this book," and I'll be like, "All right,
the end of the discussion.
We will never speak about this again."
That's correct. Hidden Pictures is so good. I might like it. I do not read horror. Really. This past October, I really tried. I tried to read horror. It just and I didn't hate any of them. They all just were 3 stars. Like I didn't hate anything. It was just like 3 star, 3 star, 3 star, 3 star. So I just don't know if it's really my thing. But I am open to giving anything a try because you just never know.
Listen, I was just proud of you for trying. That's why I didn't give you, like, when you were asking me for books, I didn't give you anything that was like the other, like a series that I always recommend to people that like horror, like, and they're targeted as psychological thrillers, but there's definitely horror in them. Like, I love Sarah Ennis if she ever sees this. Is the series that has the dollhouse in it. I've talked about it before on my channel. It's an independently published series. You can get it on Amazon, or signed copies from her website if you want those. But those I don't recommend to people that are like dipping their toes into thrillers.
Right.
Like, no. Y'all should do this.
I would be open to do this, but we both know that neither of us read the genre, so it could be a disaster. Listen,
if you guys do this, I will help. I will come in and be a co-host.
You could be a guest person.
Guest host. That's
because,
what that's
called. Okay, sounds good. Kelsey, we actually really need to pick more books because we only have January picked. So that's something we really got to figure out here because we're almost
maybe
done.
Kelsey should also join our brainstorm session.
Yeah, we could.
Because at this point, we're just a
group.
Conglomeration group.
Almost done the second part of 24 Hours. Nice.
Oh, I watched her first part last night at work because other than the guy that came in 30 minutes before we were supposed to close asking for 48 tacos, which we did not have. Yeah, I watched it last night. It was really good. And she got way less annoyed than I did. So
I haven't read this, Christy. So it's now on my list. Thank you. I have not
Well,
read
I
it.
need to read this as well.
I haven't read it. I don't read that much romance, although I have to say, I've hit my romance time. This is the time of year that I read a lot of romance because I love a holiday romance at the holiday season. But I'm enjoying myself. I feel like I'm having what you did at Rom-Com-a-thon, where I'm like, I am having such a great time
And the
with
thing
all
is,
these romances, and maybe it will continue past. Maybe I've just finally hit my stride, and it will continue past Christmas.
and for me, I think what unlocked the romance for me was figuring out that I liked listening to it as an audio book.
Yeah.
I will say, even the contemporary romance I listen to has some spice to it. Like even Matthew Prince in the first 5 chapters has,
Well,
spicy.
ish.
Well, there's talk.
There's hinting there will be.
Right.
It's
There's
going
no
to happen.
actual spice,
Yeah.
but there's like talk of spice. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, and then I was like listening to it with no headphones, and Ari is like sitting in here, and I was like, oh.
I'm not surprised because even from the synopsis, it sounded like it happened one summer to me. But like, that's just what I got was Tessa Bailey vibes. I don't know why. So I guess I was expecting it to be smutty just because that was the vibes that I had gotten.
Yeah, but I guess I wasn't expecting them to be talking about anything of a spicy nature that quickly,
that early.
So I was like, oh, I can listen to the first, like, Ari, sit down. I was like, I can listen to the first half of this book without worrying about it. And then I was like, oh, never mind.
Can't do that. No. Hi, Courtney. How are you? Same doesn't sound okay. I'm calling it. We're at it. We're gonna add it to one of our. We'll pick the next like few months, and we'll pick to like the summer or something, and maybe we'll throw hidden pictures in there. Neva's very excited about this, so
listen.
I have to read it because you recommended it, so I have to read it. So
and it's a running joke in my house that it's the only book.
Well, it's so funny because literally we had just had sprints the other night.
Yeah.
On your channel. And then I put it up and instantly, like within 2 seconds, I had Rainey going, other people's clothes. And I just
because Rainey is like me with other people's, like with hidden pictures, but with other people's clothes. She wants everyone to read other people's clothes, but she also doesn't want you to tell her if you don't like it.
100%.
Because she's been doing that. What is that? Like the bracket thing with the books? Like,
yeah, the book bracket. Yeah.
And she keeps, and it keeps coming between like another book and other people's clothes. And I messaged her the other day and I was like, I feel like other people's clothes are gonna win. She was like, me too, but you never know. And I'm like, no, I'm purposely not doing Battle of the Books because it would be hidden pictures. Like I haven't found, I mean, I've had other good 5-star books, but nothing that beat out hidden pictures.
Yeah, I didn't do it because what if 2 of my favorite books for the year were in the same month?
That part.
Because there's some months where I have no 5 stars, and then there's some months where like I read 2 amazing books that I absolutely adore.
Right.
You know? So I couldn't do it. Also, anything in the Salacious Players by Sarah Kate. The Second Eyes on Me is my favorite in the series. Nice. Let me write that down. Look, I knew I came into sprints having 5 empty spaces, and I was like, oh, I'll fill that on sprints. If I ask people for recommendations, they'll fill it up. No worries. I'm working. Oh no, too bad you're working. Taking a break for a cuppa. Nice. Neva, Eyes on Me can be my rec for you because it's more taboo. I love that.
We love a taboo in this house.
Less likely for me as I'm just starting my romance journey.
Here's the thing. I went from being like, ew, contemporary romance. I hate it. And then I just like dove into dark romance and was like, I love this. Like I like read Hooked by Emily McIntyre, which Would I recommend starting with that book if you've never read dark romance before? Absolutely not. Did I read it and was like, this is where it is. This is it for me.
Love it.
Yes, I did. But like I would, and then after that I read the whatever Lost Boys series. I don't know. It's like Devious Lost, I don't know, something like that. I read that one, which is also like Peter Pan, but it's a series.
Mm-hmm.
And I read that I read the first two during the 72-hour smut den
Mm-hmm.
late night crew. And then I read the third one when it came out, like the day it came out in September. I was reading something else, like in the middle of something else. And then the third book came out September 1st. And I was like, forget this book.
Mm-hmm.
And read that one in like a day.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It happens. It happens. Okay. Are we ready to read?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's read. Hello. Hold on. What do I hit? That's the button. How did you do? I honestly don't know.
Let me check. I made it to 24%.
I definitely am not that far. I got there. I was so distracted during that sprint that I didn't get much done. I'm at, how do I know my percentage? Hold on. 19.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at it says I have 3 minutes left of chapter 9, so.
Yeah, I'm on chapter 8 and only like halfway through. So that's all right. There was a lot of distractions here during that sprint, so that's not overly shocking that I didn't get very far. There was a lot of time I was not reading, which is totally fine. No problem, Courtney. Have a good time. I know that you're working, so you're probably not gonna have a good time, but I hope your work goes well. And Kelsey left too, and she might see us in a little while. Thanks for the sprints. No problem. Anytime.
What you having else, bro?
Got to 71% of The Hate You Give. Nice.
I love that book.
I haven't read it, but I've heard good things. Also wrapped half the presents. I have currently wrapped.
Oh,
That's very good. That's very productive. Very, very productive. Yeah, I don't know about this book, to be honest.
Oh, you're a mean one. The
one thing that's bothering me, and I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, maybe this will redeem it for me. But I have generalized anxiety disorder, so I understand what that feels like, and it does feel like they're slightly putting a fluffy version of it out there, which is kind of a bit, I don't know, like it's slightly rubbing me the wrong way. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit weird. I don't know.
It's a little bit like, oh, I feel a little anxious, but I'm fine 2 seconds later. And I'm like, that's not even slightly accurate. Not even slightly. And so but right now I'm at the part where he gets stuck in the back seat for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait and see kind of how that plays out. But it even seems like, oh, I'm over it in 2 seconds. And I'm like, that's not.
Yeah. I just got through that part. So I definitely see what you're saying. It's a little weird.
So I'm not sure how I feel about that, the anxiety rep in this. But maybe that's how some people do experience it. It's not how I experience generalized anxiety disorder. So I'm a little bit like
panic attack. It's not going to be over in 5 minutes.
No, if I have a full-on panic attack, I'm down for days.
So I don't know if they're doing it for the sake of moving the book.
100%. But if you're going to have representation, I think it's more important to make you could have it that you span that out without having you don't have to play every day. You can be and 2 days later or whatever. I don't know.
24 hours.
Or in 20 minutes, I finally start feeling better if you want it. But it's not 2 minutes.
Right.
Nobody feels better 2 minutes later.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, otherwise, it's fine. I guess.
Yeah. That's my only critique so far. And that's only because, and I can only say that because I have it. So it's oh, well, that's really not my experience of that.
Yeah, I mean, I also have it, and so I did find that part of it a little bit, unrealistic.
Very. So that just was a little but that doesn't mean anything necessarily poorly, and it's still very early. So I don't want to make oh, it might change my mind as I read more. It's still very early days, but ooh, Taylor, I have an arc of this, I think. Hold on. Are you liking it? I'm positive I have an arc of this. Where the heck is my NetGalley? Yeah, by Stacey Willingham. I do. Are you liking it? I need to read that. I don't know when I'm going to read that.
Whitney.
Yes, dear?
We watched your new video.
You did? Thank you.
Uh-huh. I loved it.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
It was like the most recent one. What was it? The
The Once Upon a Readathon.
We
Readathon
both
one.
also watched your other video, the like first video. What?
We watched the Once Upon a Readathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, we watched her other video. She
I
had
mean-
a number 1 and a number 2 video.
Who knows? It could be so many.
Number 1 video also.
I got you.
She has a number 1 video also.
Okay.
I have a question for people who use NetGalley. So when
Sure.
you have the audiobooks,
Mhm.
they disappear. But is there any way to move them someplace where they don't?
Now that I'm aware of.
Kindles? Yeah, I didn't think so either, but I thought maybe I just don't know.
I wish there was though, because I don't remember what it was called right now, but it was a thriller, and I actually really liked the audio.
Well, that's why I was just like, I wonder if there's a way, because like with Kindle there is. So I was like, maybe there's a way to like move it, and I'm like, but I don't know how.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
And then I was like, there might not be but sometimes I'm like, no, there's no way to do that, but it's actually just that I don't know. So I like to ask the people.
Yeah, as far as I know, there isn't like the ebooks you can move like onto
Kindle.
like,
Yeah.
But
I didn't think so, because that's what I have. Is I have the audio for all the Dangerous Places, and I just don't think I'm going to get to it before it comes out. Like realistically,
yeah, and once it archives, like it's gone.
it's gone. Exactly. So anyway, who knows? But I thought maybe there might be a way to where I would put it. I have no idea. I guess that's the difference. Is with Kindle, you can move it to Kindle, but like it's not like you can move it to Audible.
Right.
Where
And
do
like
you send it to?
Mommy,
Yeah, and there's like
I
and
told
obviously
Maggie about Gullah Gullah Island, but she just said Gullah
it's
Gullah Island. Gullah Gullah Island.
like it's not. I mean, because I think people are like, well, I don't understand why we can't move it like audios like through Libby and stuff too, like into Kindle, because like when you buy one on Audible, like an audiobook on Audible, it automatically puts it in your Kindle library.
I didn't know you could put audio in your Kindle.
Well, I mean, you can't, but like if you purchase, like if I purchase an audiobook,
you get the ebook.
it automatically no, not the ebook, like the audiobook. It will show up in your Kindle library.
Oh, gotcha.
So like I have the Kindle app on my phone too, but it would also do this on my Kindle, like my actual like Kindle device.
Yeah.
So if you go into your library, let me get rid of this. Hold on. So like if you go into your library and you go into your grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will have audios in here. So like if you can, now mine is sorted so that my audios don't show
up
because that annoys me. But like I can click the Audible filter and then it will show me like these are all the books I have that also have audio or that are audio. And a lot of these I don't actually own the book. Like I don't own the ebook. I just have the audio. But you can change it. Oh, I forgot I need to read House of Hunger. I guess I'm reading that on my iPad.
Yeah. So that's annoying because I do have the audiobook for that and I just don't know.
Or eat. Stop.
If I'm going to get to it this month. And I think it archives next month. Maybe I'll try and get it on my January TBR. I wonder what it archives. 1 second.
I was going to say, you should be able to see.
Yeah, I should. In NetGalley. The 17th of January. So maybe I'll try and get it on my January TBR. That gives me time. Maybe I'll try and prioritize that. Washed dishes, made coffee. I'll read in the next sprint. I'm feeling very productive this morning. I love that. I love that you're feeling productive. Hubby bought me an iPad so I can do my book stuff on it. That's exciting. That's a good present.
That's exciting.
That's very exciting. Not a fan of NetGalley. Yeah, I like it to get the arcs I really want. I'm very picky about what I ask for. I like it to get the books because I can now put them on my Kindle, which is a new fun thing for me. But yeah,
Stop.
that's annoying about the audiobook.
No.
I can keep them.
Goes down.
I want to keep my audiobooks. That's mean that they take them away. But 'tis what it is. I do have time. It doesn't archive till the 17th of January. And usually it doesn't. Do you keep it a little while after it archives? Sometimes you do.
Sometimes it'll let you, like, if you already have it downloaded.
Yeah. So I might have it even longer than that, but yeah. Anyway, if not, it's not a huge deal. I'm sure it will be on Scribd like 3 days later. So
Right.
it's not the end of the world.
It's not like you won't be able to read it.
No. I'm sure lately a lot of things have been going on Scribd, which is very nice. So worst case scenario, I'll just do that whenever I get around to it. I'm not going to kill myself to read it, but I am excited to read it. It sounds really interesting. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to set us up for our last sprint for today. Because there are so many people sprinting this afternoon that we're going to only do 3 sprints today because there are a lot of sprints going on this afternoon.
There really are.
So many.
Wow. I finally have the algorithm back where it shows me people's sprints.
Yeah, I know. It was down for like
wow,
3
y'all
days.
out here sprinting like it's your job.
I know. I was so annoyed when YouTube got rid of that for like, I think it must have just been a glitch, but it was gone that you could see anybody's upcoming sprints. And I was like,
yeah, I had to search for all of them. Or here was what it was doing is it wasn't showing me anyone's sprints for me.
There was none in my sub feed. They were all gone.
Myself.
Yep.
But it would say, but if most of like my friends and stuff, I have their channels like the bell click.
Yes. Yeah. So I get notified. Yeah.
The sprints, but I would be notified of like Rise Reading Corner sprinting, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? I didn't even see these.
No.
But y'all sent me a whole notification. Thanks.
Yeah, it was really weird. They just like disappeared. And I was like, I really hope that's not like a new thing and it's a glitch. Like, I really, really hope that that's just.
I think either it was a glitch or we just flooded the system so badly that they couldn't figure out how to put
there is so many people sprinting now, so that's
into
possible.
The algorithm, and now it's back in the algorithm again. Yeah, I'd have to go to Discord to find her sprinting. It was very annoying. It was so annoying, and I was like, "Where did they all go? Why is this happening?" And even if because in the app you can sort by live, and even when I knew someone was live, like I knew like Neva, for instance, was live, it still said I had no one that I was subscribed to live. And I was like, that's not possible. Like, I know Neva's live. Like, it was very strange. And my thing with asking people in Discord, no, I'm not. Stop.
It's very, very strange. And I was
asking people in Discord who is sprinting, like you get my issue with it is that I'm relatively picky about who I follow in the bookish community.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people that would be suggested to me that I don't follow for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yes, that did work. Yes, I did notice that did work. I'm just glad they fixed it. I was very like, oh, I hope they fix this soon because it was very irritating. So I'm glad YouTube fixed that. Thank you, YouTube. I assumed it was either just a glitch and it wasn't, and I just noticed it because I watch a lot of live content. Like probably some people wouldn't have even noticed because unless you watch live content, you probably wouldn't notice.
Right.
But because of BookTube, I watch a ridiculous amount of live content. So I definitely noticed, but yeah. Anyway, let's do our last sprint. Then we'll come back and do like a little chatty bit before we head out. Hold on. Let me get the timer up. I've seemed to like forgotten how this works. Okay.
Honestly, like I didn't sprint for an entire month, and then I was like, wait, how do I do things?
I haven't taken a break. I've sprinted so much this month. And for some reason today, I'm like, which ones do I click? Like, for some reason, I'm just losing my mind. Okay, let's read. Hello.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Well, like with the last 30 seconds, I finished chapter 13, so I just paused it because it was like 33 seconds and it wanted to start chapter 14, and I was like, no.
Yeah. I just finished chapter 10 or I just started chapter 10? I didn't get much reading done in that sprint either. Today, my house is a little hectic today, to be truthfully honest.
I might maybe be able to finish this book today because I've only got 3 hours and 16 minutes left, but it'll mostly depend on how work goes, because once we get off here, I'm taking a nap. So
yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Well, that's pretty much it for today. We've had a quick sprints. I know that both Kelsey and Sarah are sprinting right now. No, not Kelsey. Nope, Cassidy. Both Cassidy and Sarah are sprinting right now. So there are sprints to go to.
Cassidy posted in the late night crew Discord that she was starting her stream early. So
so she's probably already sprinting.
She should be already sprinting because she said like halfway through our sprint, she posted in the Discord and said she was starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and Sarah started at 1 my time, so 9 minutes ago. So they're both sprinting. So there are sprints to go to. Got to 81%, have about an hour left. So I'll finish that while cleaning up and got all my presents wrapped. Nice.
Yay.
Now to wait for the biggest one, a bouncer walker for my niece to arrive. Oh, that's so awesome. Anytime. I have more sprints Tuesday night. Neva, you're more than welcome to come on them. I haven't had a chance to talk to you yet.
I saw the notification, so I figured that you'd send me a link eventually. Yeah. I probably will. You know how that works. I can come on for like a couple hours. And then
I know you work Tuesday nights, but I figured you'd come for a little bit.
I always
I just haven't really had a chance to message you yet about it. Bye. I'll catch you on the sprints. Happy reading, everyone. Yes. Okay. We're going to head out, but thanks for coming, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Say bye.